Are you ready? Are you ready to be on camera? What
I'm
is
ready.
that? What is that? You need to...
Fucking party, dude.
Yeah, we're partying over here. Friday night.
Are you recording?
Yes? For this recipe, we're going to use about 1.5 pounds of chicken, so you can use 1 pound to 2 pounds depending on how many people you're feeding. About 1 pound of these little potatoes, you can use the red ones if you want. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of oregano, and 1 tablespoon of dried basil. We're also going to throw in some garlic for extra flavor. We are back tonight with dinner, which is going to be a Greek-flavored, a Greek-inspired dinner.
Americanized dinner. Breaker, one-niner, we got a healthy meal in progress.
Yes, we do. So we're going to start, we bought about 1.5 pounds of chicken breast tenders, and Duane is going to layer those, he's going to place those into the casserole dish, and while he's doing that, I'm going to cut up some of these little potatoes real quick. We're going to these potatoes are going to go face down in the casserole dish around the chicken. And sometimes you could make this meal with like chicken thighs or something like that, but because I wanted to keep it a little bit more healthy, we opted for the chicken tenders. So thank you for being in agreement with me on that one. And also Duane asked what makes this meal Greek-like.
Yes, I like to know everything I can about food just because I'm a foodie.
And that's a great question. Generally speaking, chicken souvlaki is the type of chicken that's cooked on a skewer, but we are saving time tonight and we're just going to put it in a casserole dish, as you can see. Duane is Googling. He's giggling right now. I never know why he's giggling.
I'm trying to figure out what she called me. What?
I said chicken souvlaki.
Souvlaki.
It's a dish. It's a Greek dish, and it generally has some of the things that we're going to use tonight, like lemon juice. We're putting some extra garlic in here. How many of these potatoes do you think you're going to want to eat? We don't have to use all of them.
Use all of them.
All right. Well, how about this? How about this? You finish cutting those, and I'll make a sauce.
The sauce.
We'll make it a sauce.
The sauce is where the love is at. And the reason I ask all these questions when we're cooking is because I don't just like to expand my palate, I like to expand my vocabulary.
Yes, and believe it or not, tonight,
especially where food is concerned.
HEB was out of garlic. Can you imagine that? So we are going to use Duane's beloved favorite minced garlic.
I love it.
But that's fine. You know what? That's a time saver. I know you guys don't want to see us doing so much here on set.
Quick
a
and
tablespoon of, this is garlic infused oil. This stuff is the bomb. It really is. It's really good. So we're going to use a tablespoon of oil, and then...
So that's going to be a sauce, like a drizzle over everything?
Yes. I'm going to, for fun taste, I'm going to add in some red wine vinegar, just a little bit. It goes along with the salad that we made.
I love these purple potatoes.
And then also, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of oregano and 1 tablespoon of basil, and then I'm going to mix it up. And as soon as I'm done mixing it up, Duane is going to be done cutting those. This has not been opened yet.
Does this get covered? Here, it's all good.
So, all right. And then anything else that you want to add, of course, if you want to add more fresh herbs, seasonings, spices, things like that, you can do that. And Duane, I need your guns for a minute so you can squeeze the lemon juice into there. We already preheated the oven to 400, so as soon as we get this sauce on here, we're going to throw this into the oven.
I like to use some catchy verbiage while we're on camera. So this is a fantastic alternative for 3 or 4 people. Nice little fancy family dinner. Takes 30 minutes, maybe 10 minutes of prep time. And it's a fantastic alternative to going out and paying $10 a plate for this kind of shit in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Having to listen to all those noisy people. Lord knows there's always crying babies.
So going out to eat is fun and stuff like that sometimes, but we can make our own food at home, and it's much more cost effective, and that's something that we've talked about a lot lately here on Dope Kitchen. So getting those healthy foods in and being cost effective about it. You
What?
can make the noise. What? Wing
Wing
it.
it.
Wing it. Here, don't overdo it on this one.
Put the cap on.
Nah, man.
Nah, man.
Gotta do it like that.
All in.
Alright. You don't have, some people say like they don't know how to cook. You know,
It ain't hard.
this is not anything fancy, right? You can see I didn't even do the measurements adequately, like enough for this casserole dish. You know what? That's okay. You know the flavors that are going in here. You think you want a little bit more season? Go throw a little bit more seasoning on there.
Something I like, I don't know where I heard this, but I don't measure anything when I cook. I just sprinkle until my higher power tells me I put enough.
All right, so we're gonna set this in the oven. We're gonna set this in the oven for 15 minutes, and then at the 15-minute mark, we're gonna take it out, check the chicken, flip it, and then we're gonna cook it for about 15 more minutes. If you have thicker chicken, you might need to cook it a little bit longer. This might actually take less than 15 minutes because we did those tenders. We didn't do the thighs with the skin and stuff like that, but we do have the potatoes, so just check it for doneness, of course. This is a great example of a healthy plate. When you're thinking about what you should make for dinner or how your healthy plate should look, half of it should be fruits and vegetables. And as far as I'm concerned, you can leave your fruit for a dessert. So as you can see on this plate, we have half of the plate is vegetables with our village style salad over here. A fourth of a plate is a quality lean protein. So here we have our chicken tenders, our baked chicken. And then a fourth of your plate can be a source of quality complex carbohydrates. Tonight we have these baked little potatoes. You can do potatoes, sweet potatoes, rice, whole grain, any type of whole grain source of food. Great example of a healthy plate. So you can incorporate a variety of foods, and as long as it looks like this to a certain extent, then you'll know that you have a good idea of what a healthy plate should look like.
This is my way of entertaining the idea of having hair, because I haven't since I was 20.
If you colored that blue, it would be like Marge Simpson.
Well, it's not. It's Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee Duane. And I forgot my Wonder Woman thing tonight.
It's okay.
I mean, we're slacking. It's been a while.
Wonder Woman's not a.
Wonder Woman's in training right now.
Wonder Woman's a way of. What is it? A lifestyle. Wonder Woman's a lifestyle.
Did we have that
Not
in
a
there the
fictional
whole time?
character.
Wow, we're amateurs. Yeah, there we
It's
go.
okay,
We
Austin
have to
can
like.
edit it.
You can't edit that.
I told y'all earlier. We've
Magic.
got magical lighting now.
Magic. Yeah, we have some
Didn't say we
special
were
lighting going on.
professionals.
Anyway, enough chit chat. Our dinner is finished. We have the whole dinner here for you on our closing end of this video with the baked chicken and potatoes. So we did put the chicken back after 15 minutes. We switched it,
Covered it.
and covered it, and it steamed it a little bit faster. The potatoes are done. And we have our village salad to go along with it. We have our healthy plate, as you can see. Half of this plate is vegetables from our salad. A fourth of the plate is a quality lean source of protein, the chicken that we made, and a fourth of the plate is our carbohydrate, our
I've never
potatoes.
heard that proportional breakdown. Is
Yeah.
that the healthy plate?
Yeah, I
Half
know.
veggies, quarter protein, quarter other veggies.
Every now and then when we're together or when we're doing videos, I talk about, okay, what's a healthy plate, but usually when we do our dope kitchen videos, I like to relate the meal somehow, relate it back to why it's beneficial for people in recovery. And tonight we didn't really do that. So I just wanted to have some nutritional information because a lot of people do ask that.
I can do it. I can do a quick version. As I said in an earlier video, for the past 2 months, dealing with my stepfather slowly passing in front of us, I've been eating to cope. No bullshit.
Right, we did
What?
mention that earlier.
What comes with eating to cope? Not as much energy, been lazy, been chilling and isolating, lots more sleeping. So yeah, it definitely affects your
Right,
overall,
your mood.
your overall everything, mind,
Yes.
body, spirit. When your body's fucked off, your mind and spirit are a little fucked off too.
So with that, we have been in the kitchen for quite a while. We have some cleaning to do, but I am hungry. I don't know about you. What do you think about this meal? Tasty?
Tasty.
Not too time consuming. It takes us a little while because we're prepping in here for the video and stuff like that, but
The herbs bring out a whole other flavor.
yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a fight like that before.
So, all right
I'll have to
guys,
try that again.
thanks for tuning in. As always, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, make some recipes, give us feedback. If there's anything in particular, like a topic that you want to learn about as far as recovery is concerned, let us know, because in that way that gives us a little bit more guidance when we're choosing what to do. Alright, so now you know what a healthy plate should look like. You have some healthy recipe ideas that we've provided you over the months, so get to it. Get cooking like Chef Blair and Duane.
Breaker 1-9er, that's a healthy meal.
Time to eat. Yeah.
Yeah.